head to Chicago, why don't we? Different picture from yesterday. We were looking at the bean, and there were a lot of folks out there enjoying it, just a handful, taking some pictures with the snow-covered landscape. Fox Weather correspondent Robert Ray is in Chicago. Robert, your hometown. Here we are, right after the Thanksgiving holiday, and snow's falling. It's magical, but I'm sure for some travelers, maybe not so much.
I know, Jane. I know. O'Hare and Midway wouldn't want to be stuck in those places right now as the snow has officially begun here in the Windy City, living up to its name truly on the shores of Lake Michigan. Up to 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible today, potentially a foot, maybe even more in the surrounding area. And look at where we're at right now. The Chicago tradition, the Chris Kindle Market. I believe it's the 29th year that they have been doing this. Hundreds of people have flocked to this great event this morning, and thousands will come in throughout the weekend as the snow really coming down and beginning to make an impact. And you see Tomas behind the camera, a Chicago native himself, as he's looking at some of these kids. That kid's got a snowball. I'm worried about you, what you might pull off. But let's get, if we could, a quick word in with the people that run this event. Kate Bleeker, right over here. Kate, hello.
Hi.
You are live on Fox Weather. I appreciate you. Wow, we got some snow coming down. So you're in a warm, cozy environment. What do we call this beautiful German beer tent? Is that what it is?
Yeah, this is the Timber House. So this is one of the warming spaces. People can get food and drink out in the market and then come and sit in here. We also have a warming tent right around the other corner. So even on a day like today, people can stay toasty.
Exactly, and they're going to need that. Is it 29 years, am I accurate, of this event? Yeah, I remember coming to this when I was just a young man and loved it. And I'm glad it's a continued tradition here in Daly Plaza for anyone that doesn't realize this. And it seems to grow every year. And gosh, the past few years we haven't really seen any festive white stuff come down, have we?
No, so we have been lucky or unlucky to...
We're getting unlucky with the snow falling off the roof right now. That's okay, but go ahead.
But it gives a little bit more of a festive atmosphere, a little more of the holiday spirit when the snow is coming. Yeah. You know, some people might be cold or a little wet, but it still adds even more charm to the village.
I agree, and I'm gonna have a hot glog. Is that what we call it later?
Glühwein.
What is it called?
Glühwein.
Glühwein. Okay. Well, I could probably put back about 10 of those a little later. But
absolutely.
Kate, good talking to you. I appreciate it.
Stay warm.
Yeah, I will. Thanks. So, I mean, check this out. Lots of people walking through the snow. It is slick, no doubt. I don't know if we've seen some of the video that we shot earlier on the roadways, the interstates. Yeah, they're a little dicey right now. They're going to be. This winter storm warning goes all the way through tomorrow morning. We could get, again, maybe even a foot of snow here, but the lake really does control the atmosphere, so you just never know. Maybe we get 8 inches, maybe we get a little bit more. Who knows? Surrounding area, definitely, I think we'll see some pockets with a foot, but you just look out here. It is very festive, and this is what you think of, right? When you kick off the beginning of holiday season, though, again, would not want to be in the airports today or even tomorrow. O'Hare and Midway, total mess. That's the way it goes. Welcome to the beginning of winter and snow season. Jane?
Robert, this is so magical. I mean, you're in a Christmas village here. There was a couple that just shared a kiss. I feel like you're in a Hallmark movie as the snow falls, as everybody's trapped after Thanksgiving. Somebody, you know, get a script going. Let's put this into production, but...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, that's what we do. We make magic, right, on Fox Weather, especially when it's snowing. It's beautiful.
It is. Robert, thank you. We'll be checking back in with you, of course. And you're right. Anybody at the airport is unfortunately unlucky, folks, in this weather story. So let's get a look at those airports right now, in fact, because out of Chicago, we are seeing the delays climb. This is our top flight disruptions right now. 54% of operations out of Chicago O'Hare have been disrupted. So that means when you see these numbers, right, 2,600 flights were scheduled for the day today. 1,400 of them have been disrupted, either delayed or canceled. Dallas, we're seeing disruptions climb as well, 22%. Now out of Texas, Out of Dallas, North Texas, it's mostly volume, but there is going to be some severe weather on the board for East Texas, so we'll have to monitor how that goes for the next several hours. Denver also seeing some delays.